Hey there, awesome artists. Today we are going to learn how to create an even more complex Flipgrid video. And we're going to use this Flipgrid video to create your artist statement for your land art. But first, we need the land art photograph that you took. So on the screen, you'll see where I have a slide from the Classworks tab of Google Classroom. And in the upper left-hand corner, there's what looks like a clipboard with a little circle head on there that says View Your Work. Click that. That text is clickable. So click View Your Work in Google Classroom. When you do that, you will see a lot of assignments, including your most recent land art assignment. And when you click on the land art assignment, you will see your work in the assignment come up. I've zoomed in on this screen to the upper right-hand corner where you turn in your work. But this time, instead of clicking Turn In, Mark as Complete, Unsubmit, or Resubmit, just click on the icon with your name on it for your work. So click on the slide with your name on it. Go ahead, open it up. And what you'll see is your slide comes up. And it should be the same photograph of the land artwork that you've been creating. And I want to show you a really cool trick. So that was a little confusing. We went to Google Classroom. We opened up our assignments by clicking View Your Work. We clicked on our land art assignment. And when we opened it up, we clicked on the slide with our photograph in it. So now I have the slide with my photograph open. Now here's a really cool trick that you can do. You can go to File in Google Slides, File, Download. Download's about halfway down the File menu. And when you do that, there's a lot of options. But I'm going to download the fifth option down, the one that says JPEG image. So go ahead and do that now. You have your slide open with your land art. Go to File, Download, JPEG image. So go ahead and do that now. You might not see anything happen. Maybe you see something pop up in your download folder. Maybe something appears at the bottom of your screen. Maybe you didn't see anything. But hopefully what happened was you just downloaded a slide of your land art, and it will be in the downloads folder on your computer or device. And that's what we're going to need to do first. That's the first step of this awesome advanced Flipgrid land art video. Get a photograph of your land art onto your computer somewhere. Then, oh my goodness, then you're going to go to the assignment. So when you find the assignment under the Classwork tab, you will see that it says Flipgrid Land Art Artist Statement. And I haven't actually posted it as I'm doing the video, but hopefully you'll see your Flipgrid Land Art Artist Statement assignment, and you'll click on the Flipgrid link to bring you to the Flipgrid website. You're going to join with Google, and you're going to use your @acsdny.org account. So I'm logging into Flipgrid. My login was successful, and it should take you to the page all about land art. You can go ahead and read the instructions, or did you guys know that this blue icon right next to the title reads it for you? That's pretty cool.
Today, you will create a split-screen artist statement video about your land art. To create a split screen, when you first start your video, please go to *record a response, *effects, photo, *insert an image of your land art photograph. You will need to know where your photo is on the computer. Then, record a video where you discuss the following questions about your land art, with half of the screen being a photo of your land art, and the other half of the screen a live video of you talking about your art. Please answer the following questions in your video. 1. What's your name? Introduce yourself. 2. What materials did you use to create your land art? 3. What process did you go through to create your land art? How did you make it? Envision. 4. What was your inspiration for your land art? What did you observe? Observation. 5. What is the idea, a feeling, or a personal meaning? Express. Please see Mrs. Altieri's sample video, as is the instructions in the assignment for help.
Okay, so that's a cool tip. Before I even start my video though, here's another awesome tip. Copy and paste the questions. So I'm going to highlight the questions that I need to answer and I'm going to copy them. Now I'm going to record my response. So that's your tip. Copy and paste the questions and go to record a response. But this time, before you record your response, I want you to do 2 things first. Number 1, click this Add Sticky Note button. So I'm going to add a sticky note. And when you do that, you're just going to hit paste and the questions from the instructions will appear because we just copied them. You forgot that step, just go to close and redo it. The other thing I want you to do is go to effects, and this is where it gets tricky. Effects. We're going to make a split screen by adding a photo. So go to effects, photo, add a custom sticker. So I'm going to click in this blue box here and it will bring up files and images for my computer. Now, we just downloaded your land art, so you'll have to find it. Most of the time when I'm getting an image from my computer, the desktop icon comes up first, or the desktop folders. You might have to change it to downloads. You might have to do a little digging to see if you can find your image, but go ahead and double click that. It's a little bit hard because we don't have our Google Drive, available in Flipgrid. So you will have to get it from your computer and figure out a way to download it to your computer. But once you have it, then you're ready to go. Now, when you answer these questions, you may or may not notice that the questions that Mrs. Altieri is asking are directly related to the rubrics. So the rubric for your land art assignment asks you what your vision was. How did you go through the steps of creating your artwork? It asks you what you observed, and it asks you about your expression, the ideas, feelings, or meanings. Those are difficult for me to assess and grade. So in your Flipgrid video, you're not only going to introduce yourself and tell me the materials you use to create your land art, but I want you to specifically answer those 3 questions from the rubric so I can give you the highest possible assessment. Because I don't always know about the process. I don't know what you observed. I don't know what kind of feelings might be behind your artwork. So please, please, please make sure you don't forget to answer those 5 questions by copy and pasting. I gave you some time to do this. I gave you about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes to create your video. And when you're ready, you'll go ahead and click record. And then at the end, you can take a selfie of either your artwork or yourself. That's a lot of information. But hopefully you remember how to make the Flipgrid. So there's 3 new things on there. Number 1, before you even make the Flipgrid, make sure that you open up your slideshow and go to File, Download JPEG, so you have a downloaded picture ready to go. And then when you are ready to create your Flipgrid video, make sure that you are going to Effects, Photo, and adding that photo in there. And as your little tip, I always, with any Flipgrid, not just for art, I copy the instructions. And when I go to record my response, I click that sticky note and I paste the instructions there. So hopefully that'll help you to give you some speaking points and it doesn't appear in your final video. Good luck. I cannot wait to see what you guys create for your assignment, Flipgrid Land Art Artist Statement. This is challenging, so I'm going to be here to help you. Please ask me questions. I love to help. I love to be a teacher. That's what I'm here for. Can't wait to see your videos. I love them.